Hello, 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 and welcome to the black screen on display, because I thought it was going to load faster. Koei Tecmo Games and Gust. You know what that means. This is an Atelier game. This is, well, it'll tell me in a second. Look at the little dude. This is... You heard her. It's Nelke, the legendary Alchemists, Ateliers of the New World. Options. Dialogue. Rank. Sure. Yes. Whatever. This is a spin-off game of the Atelier series, starring Nelke. Nelke? Nelk? I'm gonna say Nelke. Hazimesh. Yes. Don't believe this game is in English vocals, so I guess I get to... The Grandsweight Sage. This is the tale of one of the land's greatest men. The Grandsweight Sage used his mysterious powers to help people all across the world. This power would come to be known as alchemy, and helps make people's lives better to this day. That doesn't seem like it's right. It's said he also created sage relics, which are scattered all across the land. Uncovering and studying these relics is one of the nation's most important and valued tasks. Also, I realize it's a female speaking. I don't feel like doing the voice. Not right now. I'll do the voices later, once they all pop up and I have to keep track of like 1,000 voices. Look, it's us.
This village of Westwold is one of those places named in the legends. It seems quite a peaceful town, Miss Nelke. True. There's basically nothing here. It's gonna be tough developing this place from the ground up.
The curious aristocrat, Nelke von Lestem.
Nani?
The tough but cool maid, Misty Ellerute. JRPG characters always have very out of nowhere last names.
I did as much research as possible before coming, but it's even worse than I expected. This is gonna take some time. Miss Nelke, but I swear to finish what I start. I will lift this village up and make it prosper. Plus, if we do manage to find one of the sage relics, that'll benefit the entire world for sure. That's the spirit, Miss Nelke. And I'll follow you wherever your dreams may take you. Thank you, Misty. I really appreciate you coming all this way with me. Don't be silly. I'm your maid. Wherever my master goes, I go. That is my purpose in life. With you by my side, I feel like I can do anything. Consider it an honor. Now then, let's go, Misty. Wherever you like, Miss Nelke.
Off they go.
My name is Nelke von Lestem. I am an aristocrat who recently graduated from a top academy in the capital. At first, I had high hopes of becoming an alchemist, but I was awful at it. So I worked hard to become a civil servant instead. Right before I graduated, we uncovered some new sage records and found out one of the relics might be here in Westwold. My father is the Lord of Westwold, so they decided to make me the village's official administrator. I just can't focus on hunting for the relic, of course. I'm an aristocrat, after all. I have a duty to my people. Westwald is surrounded by wilderness, but it's always been a good candidate for developing into a trading post.
Her voice is going everywhere.
My father wasn't happy about me leaving the capital, but he finally agreed as long as I promised to develop the village. Conditions out here are pretty harsh, but I'm not about to give up. I plan on getting results. And with that commitment in my heart, I finally arrived.
And so the story goes.
We finally made it. First things first, let's find the village chief. The chief? But you're the administrator now, aren't you? True, but administrators may come and go, but the townsfolk always need someone who represents them. I see. That's a very good point.
Oh, he's gonna have the deepest voice. Excuse me, but are you Nelke?
I am. And you are?
Oh, sorry. Guess I should introduce myself. My name's Nas. I am the village chief. Welcome to Westwald.
The chief who loves his village.
Nas.
You're the village chief? You look kind of young.
A little kid like you is calling me young? That's funny.
Sorry, it's just that my image of a village chief is much more elderly.
Well, my pops used to be the chief, but he decided to drop the title on me so he could go off and retire. Now, he's out there traveling the world. That's one heck of a comfy retirement, if you ask me.
I see. It must be quite a difficult job.
Sorry, I had to move Lola. She was attacking the cables. Yeah. Oh, nah. Everyone around here pitches in, so I managed to get by. I know how hard your tasks are going to be, but I'll help you out however I can.
Tasks? What tasks?
Huh? Didn't anyone tell you? Lord von Lestem sent a messenger yesterday. The administrator has a set of tasks to finish during each time period, and if they don't, they're out of here.
Wait, what? I didn't know about any of that. I think perhaps he set it up so that you'll be forced to return sooner than you'd planned. I'm sure your father's feeling very lonely with you being away. Ugh. And sending a messenger means he probably decided all this after I'd already left the capital. Man, this is not what we agreed on. I know it's frustrating, but what choice do you have? If you don't do as he says, he has full authority to appoint a new administrator. I didn't expect anything like this the instant I got here. I hope he doesn't plan on adding new conditions.
Well, anyway, for now, why don't I show you to your lodgings? I'm sure you must be tired from your journey. Get a good night's sleep and prepare to take on a brand new day.
I guess you're right. Thanks, Nos. I'll be sure to do my best. Starting tomorrow. Could you show us where we'll be staying?
Sure, no problem. So, are you like Nelke's assistant or something?
Are you talking to me? I am Miss Nelke's maid. My name is Misty.
I feel like I've seen you somewhere before, and your name sounds familiar too. Is it just my imagination?
So you finally noticed. It's been a while since we last saw each other. We met in Osbill.
You did? Oh, that's right. You were that maid in training.
Misty, do you two really know each other? We do indeed, although it feels like an ancient history now. But you haven't seemed to change at all, Nos.
Misty, I'd say you've changed a lot. You've become a proper maid. Honestly, it's really moving seeing you like this.
Well, we'll have plenty of time to catch up later. We're planning to stay here for quite a while after all.
True enough. Anyway, we're almost there. That's a big old house. It's a very low res house. Okay, you two will be staying here at this mansion.
Wow, this place is huge.
The carpenters way back when were really hoping their lord would come to visit, so they went a little overboard.
I see.
Anyway, you should take it easy for the rest of today.
Thank you again, Nos. I look forward to working with you.
Same here. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and make myself scarce.
Miss Nelke, I finished searching the building. It appears to be safe. Wow, already? You always work so fast. A maid's top priority is securing her mistress's peace of mind. Rest assured that I will always take care of you. Thanks. I always rely on you for that. Anyway, why don't we head inside? Whew, finally, I can take a break. You must be exhausted from all our traveling. Yeah, although I bet you're like twice as exhausted as me. There's no need to worry. There's no need for you to worry about me. I'm fine. So, what's your first impression of the village? I don't really have one, to be honest. I have no idea what kind of people live here. I suppose that's true. Please excuse my silly question. But why does father always have to cause trouble? Why would he just add more conditions after the fact like that? I knew it. He doesn't like the idea of me being administrator, and he doesn't seem too fond of the relics either. Speaking of which, what tasks he assigned you? I didn't get any details. I'm guessing we'll just have to complete certain objectives in a set amount of time. I see. Then for the time being, we'll just have to focus all our effort on completing those objectives. You're right. Anyway, why don't we call it a night? We need to get some sleep if we want to hit the ground running tomorrow. Very well.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. My throat is already like, stop making the voices. Girl, you ain't got no PJs? That's the only uniform you brought? Let me drink some. Nelke is the administrator assigned to manage the frontier town of Westwold. Okay. Her father, the regional lord, has given her a mission: develop Westwold into a major hub of economic trade. As the administrator, Nelke must build facilities in town and delegate tasks and responsibilities to the townfolk. Naturally, she will need income in order to develop the town. Start by searching the nearby forest for resources to gather or grow them in town. Then, set up shops to sell your goods. Oh man, I'm ran out of water.
Good morning, Miss Nelke. Did you sleep well? I did. Thank you for asking. I'm glad to hear that. Are you ready to get to work? Let's go talk to Nos first. I want to find out what kinds of stuff I can gather from the village and the nearby area. We really need to think carefully about how we can develop this town. That's true. It's best to use nearby resources to begin developing the village. Right? Plus, I want to learn about the townsfolk. If the village has any engineers or alchemists, that'd be a huge help. True, but it may be difficult to find an alchemist. Any halfway decent alchemist can find work just about anywhere. Good point. But regardless, we're gonna need one. Developing the village to the point we're aiming for is basically impossible without an alchemist. Plus, if we want to track down that sage relic, we're gonna need help of an alchemist sooner or later. That's very true. We'll probably need help from a lot of people, so I hope we can find a few good candidates. Yep. And that's the first step to finding the right people is talking to Nos. So then, no point in standing around here. Let's go find Nos. Of course. I'll prepare to head out immediately.
Oh, hello. Who are you? Oh, hi, Nelke. Heading out for the day.
Perfect. I was just about to come look for you.
Oh yeah? Then I guess I timed it perfectly.
Huh? What do you mean?
Whoa, these girls are just too cute for their own good. Yup. This is Nelke, and her maid, Misty.
Nos, might I ask who this is?
This is Haggle. He's kind of like the lead carpenter around here. Where he goes, the other carpenters follow. The neighborhood's best craftsman, Haggle Boldness. Nice to meet you, girls. You ever need any work done? You just give me a holler. With the right materials and manpower, no building is too big for old Haggle. Hey, Haggle, keep in mind, she's an aristocrat. Maybe you should tone it down a bit.
Titles aside, we're fellow townsfolk now, right? Haggle, please speak however you'd like.
Wow, you really get it, huh? Looks like things are gonna get pretty exciting around here. His art doesn't seem quite as nice as everybody else. I don't know, man, just saying. Doesn't seem like he's a lead character, if you know what I mean. You're a good egg, Nuss. You better do whatever you can to help out the kiddo there. Yeah, I know. I'm the village chief now, right? So I have to make sure and do things right.
So, Nos, was there a specific reason you wanted us to meet Haggle?
If you're going to develop the village, you're gonna need to add new buildings, right? And you need someone to build them. Haggle's the guy to talk to for that kind of thing. He's the best carpenter around, and I can promise you that. Don't let him fool you. He used to be one heck of a carpenter himself.
Wow, really?
Something like that. But there was so much other stuff to do once I became village chief, I was kind of forced to retire.
I see. So your position has had to evolve over time.
Anyway, Haggle's definitely picked up my slack. The slack in my place. If you ever need anything built, he's the man to ask.
Thank you, Nos. I was hoping to find someone exactly like that. Speaking of which, do you know of any other engineers in town? We'll need all the help we can get to get things started.
The rest of the villagers are mostly just farmers and hunters.
I see. Then I guess I'll just have to think about what kind of building would be best to start with. Why don't you make a shop for me?
I don't know what. Why do all the girls just have like enormous boobs for no reason? Oh, Pamela, long time no see.
Nice seeing you again, Nos. Look at you, all grown up. You're even the chief now.
Well, maybe, but I've still got a long way to go, you know.
Nos, is she another villager?
Oh, no. Pamela here is more like a traveling saleswoman.
Hi, I'm Pamela. Nice to meet you, Nelke.
The most unique of merchants, Pamela Ibis. You know, it's interesting because in her art, she doesn't look like she'd have fucking bazongas. And then in her physical, actual game model is like, she's got some built-in flotation devices.
Heh, the pleasure's all mine. But is that true? You're really a traveling merchant? But if we build you a shop here, wouldn't you have to give up the traveling part? Don't worry about that. I always have fun when I come to Westwold. Actually, I've always wanted to set up shop here.
Really? I never knew that. That'd be great for the town. Yeah, that'd make it way easier for me to get all the medicine I need. Thanks.
Medicine? Wait, Pamela, does that mean you know how to do alchemy? Nope, not at all. I just have a good eye for merchandise.
I never have any idea what most of Pamela's stuff is for, but she does have useful stuff every once in a while.
Come on, Nos. Now you're just being mean. I carry nothing but the best, most useful goods at all time. Well, I can't wait to see what you have to offer. So then, Haggle, why don't we start by building a shop for Pamela?
You got it. Just tell me what you need me to do. I need you to let me play the game. Oh, here we go. Now we'll explain how to construct facilities. You can create ateliers, shops, growing areas, landmarks, road, and other things. Simply open the menu, then select build and construct a shop to build for Pamela. Weekday. Build. That. Build new. Select a facility. You'll need money and specific items. Okay. Different facility. Yeah, different stuff. Number of facilities you can build per turn is limited to the construction cost indicated by the hammer. Settling a facility, you can check in. Blah, 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 blah. Placing a facility. The front section must face the street. The street will be shown in yellow. Triangle markers where the front section of the facility is located. Small grocery store. How do I... Ooh, let's make a blue one. What? We'll put it here. Atelier, shops, and growing areas can all have helpers assigned to them once they're finished. Nobody's assigned. The default helpers will run the shop. However, their efficiency will only be at a basic helper level. You can assign someone to a shop when you begin construction. For now, go ahead and assign Pamela.
Okay, I'll try.
Once you confirmed, construction will begin.
All that's left now is to wait for it to be finished. That's true. Then we just need to make sure it's profitable so we can use that income to develop the town. But with the merchandise we have on hand right now, I'm not sure it'll be enough. We need to get more goods that will sell even better, which means we need someone who can actually make merchandise for us. We should return to the manor soon, Miss Nelke. You have quite a large amount of paperwork that needs your attention. Okay, let's keep thinking about what we can do to secure the future of the town.
Start job. Yes. 1 week later. Oh, look, it's a little shop.
Well, what do you think? Came out pretty darn good if I do say so myself.
It's so cute. I can't wait to get settled in here. I can't believe how fast you were able to build something this nice. You really are amazing, Haggle.
That was child's play. You just let me know when you've got more work for me to do.
Thank you so much, Haggle. We'll be relying on you for sure.
Well, why don't we call it a day? No need to overexert ourselves. Besides, Pamela looks like she's excited to get in there and start setting up her new shop.
Is it that obvious? Thank you for thinking of me. Okay, then that's all for today. I'll be counting on all of you going forward.
You got it.
Of course, I'll be sure to sell lots and lots.
We'll be counting on you too. Don't forget. Anyway, I'd better head back.
Excuse me.
Huh? I'm sorry. I don't think we've met. Are you new to the area?
Yep, I'm here exploring the nearby forest in search of relics. But at the moment, I'm looking for a place to stay.
Oh, there's a vacant house not too far from here. You can stay there. Let me go get the key for you.
Wow, really? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. There we go.
Wow, looks like you have a lot of stuff. Do you want some help?
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about me. I'm used to hauling this stuff around.
Are you sure? Okay then. Let me just show you to your room. Is that Marie? The legendary Marie?
Very well done, Miss Nelke. How do you feel about finishing your first task? I can't really say. To be honest, Haggle did most of the work. I was mostly just freaking out, trying to get used to handling all the paperwork. I think it's too soon to tell how well it'll go. I see. Please forgive me for asking. I suppose learning about our deadline has made me a little nervous. Well, I'm used to getting things to here. I'm getting used to things here. So now we can really get to work. If we don't get the village itself sorted out, we'll never get a chance to start looking for the sage relic. I'm glad you haven't forgotten. You haven't mentioned it to anyone, so I was a bit worried. Of course I didn't forget. That's the whole reason we came here, right? I just didn't say anything because the timing wasn't right. We don't have the right people to start searching, so there isn't any point in asking them about it. If only we had an alchemist, that would really put us on the right track. Indeed, but I can't imagine an alchemist just suddenly showing up out of nowhere. We'll make one show up. If we can develop the village properly, it's sure to attract a good alchemist. Huh, I suppose that's true. Heck yeah, it is. So let's keep up our hard work.
You got it. You got it. Good morning, Misty.
Good morning, Miss Nelke. I'm surprised to see you awake so early considering today's a holiday. This is the only time I have to actually look for relics. I want to talk to as many people around town as I can, so I need to use my time wisely. I see. That does make sense.
Holidays give you a chance to get away from your administrative work and investigate the sage relics, which is Nelke's personal objective. You can leave the village to explore, visit residents to build up friendships, to gain information, and blah, 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 blah. Who's this little child?
So, Miss Nelke, where shall we go today? Remember what I mentioned the other day? We need to increase the number of items we have to sell. I was thinking of exploring the land outside town. Maybe we can uncover something to help improve our stores or develop town. I see. That's an excellent idea. I will gladly join you, of course.
You now leave town in order to conduct investigations. Investigations will allow you to gather items that will help in developing the town. Investigate often to expand your village. You got it. One turn. Investigate. Wait, how do I... One of these. Creating data. Extras. Art gallery. Bonus voices. Music hall. Theater. Encyclopedia. Haggle, Pamela. Huh. View character. View in 3. Oh, weird. Misty. Does he have a... Oh, he does have a 3D model. I guess they all do. See, like that art's pretty nice. Alright. Investigate. Oh, I should make note. This isn't a series. It's a one-off. I didn't know what this game was. I just bought it a while ago and I never got around to playing it. And I really wanted to try it. And I was like, well, I mean, I guess I should find out. And why not just record it? I didn't realize it was going to be mostly talking. It's a visual novel with gameplay elements. I didn't realize that, so that's why I'm not doing this. I'll do a little bit more. Yeah, I'll do a couple more minutes.
Okay, shall we get going? Of course, Miss Nelke. I sure hope we can find something that'll help us improve the town. Speaking of which, did you find anything specific? Did you have any specific... Speaking of which, did you have anything specific in mind? Well... Maybe a new kind of fruit, or a crop, or something we can sell in our stores, or trees, or minerals that we can use to construct buildings. I understand. Well, you can leave the actual gathering of materials to me.
My nose is a little stuffy. From the cats!
The weather is perfect. This might be a nice place to have lunch.
Oh yeah, because this game doesn't have actual exploration. We should bring this lumber back with us. Yeah, you just collect stuff by walking around. We got some stuff. I mean, I'm done. I guess so.
Awesome, we managed to find all kinds of useful items. True, but there is a limit to how much we're able to gather by hand. Yeah, you're right. Well, for one thing, why don't we try growing some fruit in the village itself? If we can grow it here, I'm sure it'll grow just as well back home. I see.
No.
I see. So you'd like to grow crops in town so that the residents can be more self-sufficient. That's an excellent idea. Right? Keeping a steady supply of food should help the town operate more smoothly. Let's talk to Nas about it when we get back.
Weekday. She's so angry. Facilities completed. Okay.
Good morning, Nas.
Oh, Nelke. Good morning to you too. Say, where did you get off to yesterday? I didn't see you around.
I was out exploring the land outside the town. As a matter of fact, I made all kinds of great discoveries.
Oh, are you sure that was a good idea? Once you leave town, there's a chance you'll start running into monsters.
No worries, we didn't have any problems, but forget about that. Take a look at this.
You found this fruit outside the village, I assume?
Would it be possible to start growing this in town? If we can create our own supply, this should help in developing the village.
That's a good point. Hey, Haggle, can you come over here for a second? What's up, kiddo? Oh, that's a nice looking piece of fruit. Is that for me? No, please don't eat it. Listen, do you think we'd be able to grow this here in the village? Oh, that's a cinch. Just till the land and you're good to go.
Thanks. Then if I gave you the details of what I want to do, could you take care of it?
Sure, no problem.
Great. Next, let's talk to Pamela and see what she thinks about selling it at her store.
Some items gathered outside of town can be produced by growing areas. Try to grow useful items for yourself in order to secure a steady supply of goods. Oh, we can build something else. What else can we build? Development rate. I think that's what that thing is. Let's build. What else can we build? A veggie garden. New. A vegetable garden. I wonder what this is. Production settings. Okay. How do I... How do I... Okay, I already clicked it. Oh, I see. Move this over. Confirm. Oh, I wanted me to build 2. Requests. Select job details. Sales. Merchandise settings. Purple grape.
Let's get these things sold.
Start job. Sure. Oh, I'm selling the things. There's 40 people that live in the village. 50 people live in the village. Oh god.
Here's the sales report for this week. Sales aren't as good as I was hoping.
Guess we can't just rely on reselling the things we gather. We need to start processing the materials and making our own merchandise if we want to create a more efficient sales model.
Which probably means,
Yeah, we're gonna need some alchemists to help us.
but are there any in the area?
What happened to Marie? Is she not here? Hey, good morning, Nelke.
Good morning, Nas. You're acting a little strange. Is everything okay?
Well, I found something weird, and I'm not sure what to do with it.
What did you find?
Look.
It's an alchemy cauldron.
An alchemy cauldron? So you know what this is?
Yep, it's a tool that alchemists use to do synthesis. Where did you find it?
There's an empty house here in town I was letting a traveler stay at. Found it in there. She's not there now, but it seems she left it behind.
Ah, she must have been an alchemist. I missed my chance.
Probably hasn't gone too far. Last night she said she wanted to check out the forest, just outside town.
The forest? What could she be looking for?
Oh, she said she was looking for a sage relic. Said the forest was a natural place to start.
Sage? Nos, what do you know about sage relics?
Oh, well, there's supposedly this ancient tree called the Grand Sweet Tree.
The Grand Sweet Tree. That's the relic we're here to search for.
But it's just an old legend we've been passing down for generations. Nobody's ever actually seen the tree for themselves. Although, they say that every few decades, someone will stumble on some mysterious shining fruit. It's supposed to be the most delicious fruit ever, and one bite is enough to give you incredible strength.
Strength? If that's true, it must be a sage relic. Miss Nelke, we need to go and try to catch up to the alchemist. As you said, we need an alchemist to help develop the village and also find the relic, correct? That's right. We need to talk to her and convince her to help us. Then we'd better prepare ourselves and head out right away.
Hold on. That forest is really dangerous. You can't be thinking of heading out there alone.
It's fine. I'm actually pretty darn good with the sword. I've killed my fair share of monsters, you know.
I will
destroy anything that would bring harm to Miss Nelke. There's nothing to be worried about.
But still, fine. I'm going with you.
Forgive me for asking, but do you have any experience in battle?
I hunt in the forest all the time, so I'd say so. Besides, you don't have to worry about getting lost with me there.
Oh, good point. Great. Then let's get going.
Two-turn holiday. All right, this is where we go and investigate. This is where we end. This has been Nelke and the mysterious alchemist. What was it called? Nelke and the Alchemist something. We'll find out here in a second. This has been, what's it called? Nelke and the Legendary Alchemists, Atelier of the New World. Yeah, this was an anniversary game that they came out with, and it's got all the characters that exist. I think most of the characters that existed up until this point, the main characters anyway, they make an appearance, and you can recruit them, and then you use them for stuff. And it's basically like a town management simulator. I feel like I didn't really get anything out of it because that was almost 40 minutes, and like it gave me one small tutorial. I know it'll open up, but I'll do it on my own time only because it's mostly dialogue and it's moving at a snail's pace. And yeah, I don't know. It's just not. I'm not gonna do this as a whole series. God no, this game is probably like forever long because it's you know, it's probably like a 50-hour game. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna record 50 hours of this game. But yeah, I mean, so far it's okay. I don't really have anything to say about it because I didn't get to do anything. So it's interesting. It's to once it actually, you know, I don't have a rating for this game. It exists, and I'll find out when I actually get to play it. And at the moment, it hasn't let me play it. But I think Nelke's cool design. I don't know why they gave her fucking flotation devices. She didn't need them. Like, I think this is when Gus started making, like, they're like, oh, let's just put giant boobs on all the characters. And I don't know. It's not needed. Like, you don't have to do all that. So whatevs. I'm rambling. Bye.